Basic income really gave me a sense of dignity. I wasn't below everybody.
It was nice to see my cupboards, my fridge, my freezer, my cupboards, full of food.
With the basic income, I got a gym membership. It was a really positive influence in my life.
You've probably heard the expression, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Well, that's how people are describing Ontario's basic income pilot project. The project was announced in 2017 by the Liberal government. Researchers wanted to find out how people's lives would change if they received a basic income. Nearly 4,000 people signed a contract to share their information with researchers. In exchange, they'd receive monthly payments for 3 years. The pilot took place in Lindsay, Hamilton, and Thunder Bay, but the program was scrapped in 2018, shortly after the Conservatives came into power.
He mentioned that, if he got in, if he was elected, he would keep that. And of course, we all know he reneged on his promise. I know some people went back to school, some people, had children thinking, they had this guaranteed money for 3 years.
Right now, I'm stay-at-home dad. I'm on Ontario Works right now, child tax, so it's very limited income. It's a lot more difficult than it would have been on basic income for sure. I felt like all the dignity I worked for and all the dignity they gave me with the program was just stripped away.
Earlier this month, the Ontario Superior Court of Justice certified a class action lawsuit against the province for cancelling the project early. The lawsuit alleges that the province breached the terms and conditions of the contract that it entered with participants. This could take years to go through the courts. Meanwhile, the cost of living keeps going up. A single person on the Ontario Disability Support Program gets $1,308 a month for basic needs and shelter, less than $16,000 a year. For a single person on Ontario Works, it's $733, under $9,000 a year. We asked the Ministry of Children, Community and Social Services whether that's enough to live on. The ministry provided an emailed statement saying, "Future increases for ODSP are now tied to inflation and will occur each July, helping recipients to keep pace with the rising costs of life's essentials." Meanwhile, the living wage in Thunder Bay is $19.80 an hour, which would be about $40,000 to $41,000 a year.
ODSP and OW rates are not on par with inflation. So, I don't know if people understand that there are folks that are living on $700 a month, and that's what they have to buy all their food, pay all their bills, pay their rent. They have to live on that money. We know that rents are $1,800, $1,900 a month. That doesn't leave much left over. So what it would mean is that people would be able to meet the social determinants of health. They would be able to live a life of quality.
But there may be changes coming at the federal level. An act to develop a national framework for a guaranteed livable basic income is currently going through Parliament. It's a joint effort from within the House of Commons and the Senate. If passed, the Minister of Finance would have 1 year to develop a framework for a guaranteed livable basic income. The Senate bill has reached a second reading, but there's still a long way to go. However, those who received Ontario's basic income say that it would be a game changer. Sarah Law, CBC News, Thunder Bay.